Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Monday challenge video between Josh Brandis and I. It's been a while, but our schedules have been really messed up, and I think we're gonna get back on somewhat of a regular track, although now we're hitting the holiday season, so there might be some hiccups here and there. But if you're new here, each week Josh and I pick a topic that you come up with down in the comments below, and we have 1 week to film a video based off of that topic. Once Monday rolls around, we review each other's videos, and you get to vote who you think won and why in the comments below. So this week's challenge was texture, and I was really excited because I was actually going out on the ocean during this challenge to go fishing. I've only actually been out on the ocean on a boat once before, and that was in my whale watching video, and I didn't quite get the video I wanted way back during that because I didn't have an electronic lens with easier stabilization and autofocus capabilities. But now that I have my Zeiss lens, I was really excited to go out there and test some new things out. But with all that being said, I think I've definitely got the win on Josh this week because the ocean is just endless texture for miles and miles and miles. But I am curious to see what he shot. I am going to guess that it's something to do with fields because back in Iowa, it should be about that farming time where you're cutting down all of the crops, and then that just to me really would speak a lot of texture. I haven't seen his video yet, so let's roll his clip.
Love to feed the cattle. Gives you something to do. I couldn't sit in the house. I gotta have something to get me up and going in the morning, and I've never considered it work.
They're already on the board and everything, or?
So what I like about Josh's video is how he really took the time to add a lot of different sound effects, as well as an actual audio clip from one of the drivers. It really helped to make his video more personable, and we haven't seen a lot of that in previous challenges. I also like the texture of the grain and everything just being ground and pulled up. I really think that that does have a really unique texture that you can't really capture in a lot of different areas of the country as well as the world. A couple of things I would have liked to see differently is maybe a little bit more of actual texture shots. I know when he showed the older guy's face that the wrinkles are kind of be the texture, but in the grand scheme of the frame, they were only about that big in the whole frame. So I'd like to get a little bit closer, maybe shooting in 4K and punching in 200 or 250% and just sacrificing the slow-mo capabilities. The problem with texture is that it really does get enhanced with slow motion. I was guilty of just shooting pretty much everything in slow motion out on the ocean too. But I do think that both of us did have a good mixture of slow motion and non-slow motion shots. Before we've kind of used slow motion as a crutch, and now we're starting to kind of mix and match it a lot more fluidly. I do have to say that I think it is a close week. I might have Josh just by a smidge, but his audio engineering in the video really did pull him quite a bit up. I just would have liked to see a couple more texture shots. I'm a big sucker for the ocean, the big old blue, so I'm going to give myself the bias. I also think it's funny how both of us have this older man kind of driving this thing that we were riding along with. That's just really random. We both had captains of our own ships, so to speak, or captains of our own combines. That was really funny. I do think my captain might have been captured a little bit more cinematically, but I had a beautiful time of day to shoot. We were right during sunrise and it was just perfect lighting. It looked like Josh was shooting with a little bit harsher sunlight, so we didn't have as much to work with as far as lighting, but he still did a good job capturing during that light. And I think he got to test out his new ND filter. I'm not sure, but I think he used it. I'm pretty sure. But enough rambling on. Now it is your turn to vote down in the comments below. And don't forget to leave other topics for videos down the road because we will use them. But that's it for this week's challenge, and I will see you all next time.